All right. Well, another boring day in the markets today, filled with extreme volatility, choppiness, and consolidation. Let's hit the charts. It's going to be a real quick recap today because we didn't do much. I had set on my charts my areas of interest here. When market first opened, the New York session anyway, my plan was to wait for price to get down to our area of interest here, which it eventually did. The problem is once we hit this area here, as you can see, we are just now we've been all day consolidating and barcoding around this area here, not allowing any type of good entry in either direction because you had no idea what way the market was going to go. So let's just talk real quick about the one trade that we tried today, and we kept it nice and neat and tight. It didn't work out. We ended up breaking even, so a little loss, $27 there. But and we went in a little heavier than I would have liked. But basically, we pushed through our area of interest here with a decent amount of strength. I then said at that point, as long as we don't get a huge swing back through, which would look like liquidity grab, right? Wait for a retest, and then we would try to take a continuation to the downside. We'll get in short and take a continuation to the downside. We did get our retest here. Really nice, strong rejections here. You can see the liquidity and the sellers pushing price back down. We had a nice little rejection here with a continuation. I waited for a little retest and confirmation, which happened on this candle here. That's where I entered. Stop loss went right above that candle. Price didn't really move much. We did get a little stretch down, so we got close to our take profit, and I was only aiming for a $700 profit here. We went in with a little heavy with 15 micros here. Should have went in with 10, honestly, just to keep that loss smaller. But what I ended up doing is once we did get this push down to the downside here and we got closer to TP, I immediately moved my stop loss to break even because, again, we're kind of in no man's land here. Price could have went in any direction, but we took the opportunity, hoping that we would get a continuation to the downside. Market looked pretty bearish today, had a nice run to the downside since New York session open, right? So we were taking our chances there that price would continue to the downside. It didn't end up working out that way. We did get stopped out at break even, which is totally okay. And then we get all of this nothingness. It just consolidation, back and forth, huge wicks. And then at noon, we started getting these massive movements from one direction to the other. Even the 15-minute chart looks like barcoding. There was nothing here to give us any direction in price. If you took a position here, either way, I mean, it's 50-50, you'd be gambling. And with me, again, being so close to finishing this combine, I just didn't want to risk it. It's just not worth it. Now we're going into a long weekend. There's no trading tomorrow. Our markets are closed, so I will not be live tomorrow. And that's okay. The account is still at 52,313. We're aiming for 53,000. So we're right there. We kept our loss tiny, technically break even, right? A little loss there, just where it filled. No big deal. So we're still there. We're still there, and we're going to do this right. We're not going to just take any wild, kind of chances with our account here. I want to pass this combine. I want to get this challenge finished so that we can get funded finally. So we're taking it slow. We're being extremely patient. I got to tell you, I'm proud of myself for how patient I've been with waiting on getting in the market, especially on a day like today. And then once 12 o'clock hit and we started getting these wild movements, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm all done. I don't like trading past 12 o'clock anyway. just because, volume really starts to slow down. And the fact that volume picked up at 12 o'clock, I don't know what's going on there. So I don't trust it. There's still no clear direction in the market, right? There's still no clear direction here. And even on the 15-minute chart, we don't know where we're going. So I'm going to call it for the week. We're going to take it easy this weekend, maybe do a little bit more back testing with some of this. I'm going to try to come out with a video explaining my strategy, seeing how I have a couple days off here over the weekend. And then that's going to be it. That's going to be it. We tried. We gave it a shot. I think it was a good effort. I think it was a decent trade. May not be the best trade out there, but I think it was a decent trade, and I think we played it well. And ultimately, the trade did not work out. It never went down to where my take profit was, and ultimately ended up turning around. Would have stopped me out regardless. So me moving stop loss to break even as soon as I could, I'm happy with. Happy with it. Happy with the trade. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. And that's that. So that's it for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, do all those things. Turn on notifications because I do come on live every single day that the market is open. And don't forget to join our free Discord. Link is in the description below for that as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Let's get this done next week. We'll see you all next week.